go to the phone lines now. It is Tuesday at 9 a.m. Our guy, Nick Underhill, neworleans.football, joins us now. Nicholas, how are we doing, sir? Glad to have you back on.
Jacob, doing great, man. Doing great. Matthew, glad to be here.
We're glad to have you.
Yeah, we just full named everybody. I love this.
Yep.
I mean, we went Nicholas, Jacob, Matthew. Let's go. All right. Let's break it all down. We got some game action to talk about here. By the way, I'm assuming you've been in California the whole time, right?
I got out here today.
Did
the first 2 days. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we did like a live stream, like watch thing, like live analysis on our website and everything. So we were trying that out. We actually bought like a huge van. We're gonna park outside the games and like do it outside the games, and then go on after and cover like the access. So
absolutely,
that's what we're doing this year.
Well, that sounds incredible. It's literally like a van down by the river, the Mississippi River.
Yes.
So there you go.
Yes,
I can appreciate that. All right. So biggest takeaways maybe from the game from us whenever we broke it down yesterday. Was the starting offensive line, a group that we felt really good about not having their best day. And I know it wasn't a ton of snaps, but it was not good. Now, interior, I thought the tackles actually played well. But Cesar Ruiz is somebody that I'm just looking for some consistency. Like, just be consistent a couple of games in a row. And he had, like, rookie mistakes with his technique, with kind of his assignment. Like, that to me is a little troublesome just considering where he's at in his career, Nick.
Yeah, it's funny because we were talking about it on our show, and I said right guard was actually like my biggest concern with the offensive line through multiple weeks of training camp, like more so than Trevor Penning at that point. Like, we had just seen so many like little things, little hiccups, little like what's going on here, and this has got to, like, you should be able to just bank on. And I really think throughout his career, like, the only year I thought he was, like, actually, like, good was the first year Doug Marrone was here. And it was just, like, that kind of, like, just, like Marrone just, like, dogs these guys, man. Like, I think he's a tough coach in a 2025 world. Like, I don't know that he fits with everybody, and I definitely know he didn't fit with everybody on that offensive line. But something about that type of coaching, like, I think really clicked with Cesar, and that was the one year where it was like, man, this guy's like, he's starting to put it together. Yeah. And I think it's just been really inconsistent since then. And it's it's frustrating to see. You got that second contract, and like, you shouldn't be seeing the stuff you're seeing with him. And absolutely, I thought it showed up here, and I thought it was a continuation of what we saw in camp. I was hoping maybe when it got a little more physical that you'd see it change for him, maybe for the better. I don't know that we got that proof positive. Definitely in my top of list of concerning things. The interior overall, Kyle Hergel, I thought was pretty disappointing. He was a bright spot last year in training camp and going into the season. One of them guys that was like a riser. I don't think we saw it from him. Simpkins, I thought, was pretty solid. Now, like, the run blocking was a little bit spottier than the pass pro, but after he came in, I think he's somebody that I'm looking at maybe at the end of the 53, maybe a little bright spot there. But yeah, I agree. I mean, overall, I thought it was a little spotty.
What's been the feedback from the coach? I know they've had to answer questions, media questions, and players. Like, have they talked about the running game? Have they talked about how it wasn't good enough and what they plan on doing about it from this point forward in training camp?
Yeah, today will be like the first access post game. Look, you go down Kendrick Miller's run, 6 runs, and 5 out of the 6 you see a failed play by a blocker, and he ends up averaging 2.5 yards. And on the one play it was blocked well. I mean, like, actually there's a free runner coming through the middle, and he's just bouncing her outside. Like, so just like another missed assignment there, really. So it was 6 for 6, but like, he was just running away from the bus. But like, if it had been like a beat slower, he's getting blown up in the backfield. The first one's Brandon Cooks missing a block, so. It wasn't just like all offensive line, so 5 of them. Like, there's 5 bad plays, but like where he had a little bit of space, like he's making plays. I mean, his 5-yard run, he gets the last 3 by himself after the runs getting blown up, right at the line. It's a problem, yeah. I mean, no doubt about it. And they're going to have to be able to run the ball well. Like, this isn't just like a minor thing. Like, it is an issue because you can't run these quarterbacks. I don't think either one of them is going to be too successful if you're asking them to carry you to victory every Sunday. So, like, it's going to have to be built off that. that's supposed to kind of be the calling card of this staff and the people they brought over. I assume they're going to get some of it cleaned up. I think McCoy not being in there is a big part of it too. I did a study earlier this offseason, the last 4 years, like plays with McCoy, plays without McCoy, and there's like a 12% pressure rate increase when he's not on the field. Like it's a massive difference. Like I did the same thing with like Armstead, and like it was a huge difference, but it was like 6.5% on those plays. Like the impact of McCoy on this line over the last few years, like really cannot be overstated. So like I think just dropping him out there, makes a difference. And then like your backup center goes down on. Well, he gets hurt on the first play, he's out on the second play. You're pretty deep into the cut there at that point. So I think, some of what we're seeing like gets alleviated with everyone out there. But like the execution itself though was like a little bit like it was crazy. Like I literally just got done watching the Kendra runs right before I came on here, and I'm like, this is like if I write this, it's going to look like I'm trying to make excuses for him. But like it's just what happened. Like he just did not have good blocking.